Morning, all the students. Just wait for 2 minutes. Our friends may have to go there. All the students, listen carefully. Yesterday we already discussed about friction and as well as whatever the advantages of the friction is there. Yes, that is also we already discussed it. And what is the meaning of friction? That is already completed. Now there is a what is the advantage of friction in this one? There is already we discussed 4 advantages. We want to ride, we want to walk, we want to yes, doing somewhat whatever the nails and as well as yes, the things are entering the walls, they are fixed in that particular holes. How it is possible? Because of the friction is only possible. Next to come to here, there is we are able to write pen and the friction between the road and the surface. The vehicles are without a skidding, they are moving. That is also possible because of friction. Got it? Next. Here we are consider what here. The next one is the moving vehicles such as the bicycles, cars, scooters are able to move on the road because of the friction between the tires and road surfaces. And very important thing, there is a because of the friction only some meteoroids are not coming towards our earth. Okay, yes, meteoroids are nothing but you know very well somewhat celestial bodies. Okay, they are moving with a high velocities. In case they touch with our earth, they collide with our earth is become lasting. Okay, they may not come to our earth. Yes, they are blasted in air only. Okay, clear or not? And when they are rushly coming, at that time they are lost their original nature. They lost their original velocity because of the friction of the whatever the environment contain around our earth. Okay, clear or not? Actually, you know very well above the 300 kilometer from our earth is also contains somewhat gases and as well as environment. Yes, got it or not? Above the earth 300 kilometers height also it is contains somewhat environment. In that environment, some gases are there. That gases are rushly touched with the meteoroids and they given a friction and the velocity is decreases. You know very well what it makes friction opposes the motion. Okay, clear or not? That is only we are considered here. Got it or not? Yes, and the metroids are also not coming because of our friction component only. But every time the friction is cannot contain advantages only, it is also contain disadvantages. What is the disadvantages of friction? Okay, disadvantages of friction. What is the disadvantages? Yeah, one second. There is a friction between various parts of the mechanics leads a loss of energy. Therefore, friction reduces efficiency of machine. Okay, the whatever the mission we are considered the mission one part may come what touch with the another part. Okay, clear or not? When there is a one is a rubbing with another one, somewhat energy losses for the moving on one body with another body. Got it or not? Yes, in that thing, there is a loss of some of what energy is made there. Got it or not? That is why there is a efficiency. Efficiency nothing but whatever the energy we provide, that is totally not converted to work. Efficiency means what neta is equal to somewhat yes work by energy. Got it or not? When we provide the energy, that is not totally converted into work. Got it or not? Yes, that is why only the friction may reduces the efficiency of the yes our missionaries. Okay, clear or not? That's why only in the missionaries every time they are what it will be covered by oils. Okay, now we are poured somewhat oils. You know very well sieving machine. Okay, yes, clamp who is made, which is made that is called sieving machine. You know very well, na? In that sieving machine, every time they what they are doing, mom may you are using what actually somewhat oil they are put in that. Why? Because they are put the oil inside it. Why? Because that whatever the missionary things are inside it is there. One is rubbing with another one. They are not easily rubbing with another one. We require to run that machine by the more energy. Okay, clear or not? Yes, and one is stuck with another one. Okay, clear or not? That's why only we are every time we are put somewhat oil. Otherwise, you know very well your bicycle also. Okay, na? Yes, when you are yes ride your bicycle on the chain and wheels somewhere you are put somewhat oil sometimes. Otherwise, it will be may become very hard to run that cycle. Okay, clear or not? Got it or not? Yeah, that's why there is a what one missionary part is a what touch with another missionary part, one surface that touch with another surface of the missionary. That's why it may give the friction between the one another. Due to that, the efficiency of machine may decreases. Got it or not? And that's why there is a this is the first disadvantages of the friction force. Yes, one is a touch with another one. And the next one, friction cause here moving the machinery parts. Yesterday. Okay, clear? And the friction between the rotating parts of a machine produces heat and cause the damage also. Okay, and it produces heat here. Got it or not? Reduces efficiency, wear and tear, and also produces the heat. Got it or not? It produces the heat. Okay, you know very well. Already yesterday we discussed when we rubbing with our hands only, it produces the heat. You know very well there is a when the bike is riding. Otherwise, when there is a car is car is under the riding. What happened when you are touch the bonnet of the car? What it will get? It will become heated. Okay, why? Because of it is heated. Yeah, there is a one missionary part is rubbed with another one during the vehicle is moving or a missionary is moving. Got it or not? Suppose when you touch the fan, okay now, yes, very heat it is at the where it will be somewhere there is a middle part of the fan. Okay, clear or not? Yes, when you touch there is a fan after completion of some rotations. Yes, it will be what? It will be one is a touch with another one, and because of the surfaces, one is a touch with another one, heat is produced. You know very well what the main component of heat, what the main property of heat. The heat is reduces the what actually. Yes, the machinery is smoothness. Okay, clear or not? And it will be may become otherwise it will make very smooth also. Very smooth is also not correct for the running the machineries. Okay, now yes, it will be become skidding. That is, there is a liquid, there is what somewhat bonding between the one part with the another part. But when it is heated, that is melted, and because of the melting, the skidding is possible. Got it or not? This is the main problem about the what actually whenever the heat is producing during the frictions. Got it or not? I hope you got it here. Next one it is here, sixth component. This thus the friction is able from advantages and it has disadvantages of the friction. It is clear that friction is necessary and the same it is time as an able also. Got it or not? Already yesterday I am given one statement for you. Evil and as well as it is the devil actually. Got it or not? Yes, it will be required sometime, it will be not offered sometime. Okay, clear or not? We want to walk, it is required, but we want to ski down because of somewhat feel of banana, otherwise a very smooth floor. Okay, at that place it will be not accepted. It will be accepted for the rough surfaces. Okay, got it or? And as well as there is a what we want to write, there is a by pen, we require that friction. As and earth is protected by the metro ice because of the friction only. Got it or not? Yes, in this all the components, there is a friction is required. But when you come to the machinery parts, the machinery parts are not working because of the yes the frictions. Somewhat times efficiency decreases. Somewhat time there is a heat is produced in the machineries. Okay, clear or not? And somewhat time sounds may get in from the machineries. Okay, there is so many problems are there because of the friction. Okay, got it or not? And especially the missionaries part. Okay, and because of that, it will become what actually there is a when there is a roads are very smooth, the skidding is also possible. Okay, because of the friction, it is sufficient friction is not there. There is a skiddings of the substances are also possible. Like that, it is somewhat disadvantages are also there. Then how we reducing or how we increasing the friction? Somewhere increasing, somewhere reducing is required. How we are doing this all the things. Okay, now we are going to discuss that. Method of reducing the friction. Method of reducing the friction here. How we reduce the friction? Yeah, what the necessary steps we have to take for reducing the friction actually. How we reduce the friction? Yeah, friction can reduce it by the polishing or smoothing surfaces. Okay, when we are smooth the surface or when we are the yes, what polishing the surfaces and that is become very smooth, you know very well. Okay, got it or not? Yes, in every car, otherwise any other materials, one check it on that somewhat inner parts also contain somewhat paints. Okay, yes, why the painting for that? Suppose outer part is a painting, it is attraction purpose. Why the inner parts are also contain paintings? Yeah, because of this friction may reduce this. And we are applied there is about actually yes, in our home there is we want to move properly. We are polishing the floor. Okay, clear or not? All the students. Yes, a rough surface is there. It is not possible to easily to walk. And as well as there is a smooth roads are also required to what reducing the friction between the tires and as well as the yes road. Okay, clear or not? There is a rough roads are there. There is a what happened? There is a smoothly their vehicles are not moving and it will be very difficult to move. Got it or not? Yes, and there is the first thing in the what polishing and as well as the smoothing. And next one is friction is reduced mechanics by applying oil and as well as the grease. Yes, got it or not? Yes, friction is as applied. Friction is what removed by applying the what greases and oils. Yesterday, now also we are discussing every vehicle. Suppose there is our doors are also not okay properly they are moving. Why? Because at the whatever the corner it will be there. Okay, now at the couple it is called a couple at the corner of the door. Yes, there is a couple of forces working at that particular place. In case we are put somewhat oil, it is easily moving. Otherwise, it is not easily moving. Why? Because when it will be regular, it will be yes moving and it will be may contain somewhat rust. Why? Because iron material it is. Okay, at that time when we are poured somewhat oil, somewhat grease things, it will be easily moves. And you also made sometimes so many times for your bicycle yourself you are taken somewhat oil and it will be put at the chai. It will be easily moving. Got it or not? And the bikes and cars regularly it is going with the servicings. Okay, by month or by somewhat kilometers, it's after traveling. Okay, they are taken somewhat oils on it. Okay, for why? Because the oils are required. There is a whatever the engine contains, so many things are moving, distance and all these things are moving. One is moving with another one easily by using this grease, by using this oils only. Got it or not? Every bike is a contain somewhat for the missionary purpose, especially for the traveling purpose, we are taken petrol as a fuel, diesel as a fuel. But for engine working smoothly, and we are added somewhat oils to it. Yes, that is only main important of the things. And not only the machineries, not only the vehicles, the so many big components are also big machineries and big industrials also. We are using oils for reducing the friction. Okay, and otherwise we are use the grease also. Okay, clear? And next, after this, yeah, friction can reduce it by using ball bearings. Okay, clear or not? Friction reduced by using ball bearings. Okay, now the ball bearings are very, very important. However, yes, this fan is revolving, you know, inside it, what it will be there? Ball bearings. Okay, clear or not? Actually, there is a three types of friction are there. Okay, clear or not? Static friction, dynamic friction, okay, now, and there is a rolling friction. Okay, clear or not? And in this one, the rolling friction is removed by the ball bearing. Suppose one second here in our class, only possible to observe. Okay, yeah, now it is a moving. The duster is a moving on this our textbook. It is a possible to move. It is a possible to move now. No, why? Because friction is there here. Yes, suppose I am taken it is on the this particularly chalk pieces. One second. Yes, it is easily moving or not now. Got it or not? I'm taken pens here. The rolling things are these are okay. When I'm taken without a pens, it will be not easily move. This much of easily it is moves. No, not it is possible. This much of easily it is not moves. Got it or not? I hope you got it here. Okay, now there is a like this. There is whatever are there. Okay, whatever our reducing things are possible here. Okay, now yes, ball bearings when we are used to it, the friction may remove. Why? Because most of the area may not touch with the other surfaces when we are using the ball bearing. Okay, got it or not? Yes, because that the easily moves here, one body and another body. Suppose there is a one black it is there, another body is there. It is not easily possible to move on the another surface. Now more area of surface is the contact with his body. Okay, suppose in the place there is I am taken here, there is a two bearings like this. Okay, less area is the contact with this one or not? When the less area is the contact, automatically less friction is available or not? Yes, that is why the ball bearings are reducing the friction. Got it or not? And that is why only we are using it is in a where the fan and as well as in your bicycle also one check it. The ball bearings are there or not in your bicycle? Okay, clear or not? Yes, at the wheel it will be contained like this structure. Yes, iron balls are contained inside it. Okay, inside that what is there? Iron balls. We call cherras in our regular languages. Okay, clear or not? Yes, the small iron spherical balls are contained. Got it or not? That is only called ball bearings. Okay, we are used to that is the things inside. Okay, and so many ways, you know, so many machineries for the reducing the friction. They are not used what material which are contain more area of contact. For that reducing purpose, they are used the what ball bearings. Okay, they use what ball bearings. Next, come to here. Next, one more. One more method for the friction reducing purpose, and friction can reduce by applying. Aeroplanes and automobiles are streamlined their shapes in order to decrease air or water in a friction. Actually, we don't know about that. There is a three types of substances are there in our total air. Okay, clear or not? What is that? Air, water, and as well as solids, liquids, gases, and solids. That is only substances. The classification of substances. Three substances are there. Here, every time the solids only not given friction. Yes, till now, whatever we discussed, that is the taken part of friction by the solids only. Then liquids and gases are also giving the friction to the body. Okay, the boat is travel on the water. Okay, clear or not? And everything there is otherwise the aeroplane is moving in the air. There also somewhat of friction is there. Got it or not? The friction is coming because of what? The friction is coming because of air and as well as the water. That called fluid friction. These are called fluids. Which flows? They call fluids. Which flows? Flow is different from motion. Flow is different from motion. Okay, flow contains some other properties. Motion contains another properties. For the flow, there is not required external forces. For the motion, compulsory required external forces. Yes, now the fan revolving. External forces are required, but whatever the gas around the fan, every time not required to moving purpose, the friction is force is not required. Internal forces, whatever there that is utilized by it will be moving. Okay, clear or not? Only once they are applied forces, internally forces are applied on it, it will be moving always. The gas is revolving around us. We are living under the sea of a 300 kilometer depth of air sea. Gali Samudram. We are living in a air sea. Okay, clear or not? In that air sea, every time like water out, the tides are moving. Okay, they like that only. As this air is also moving. And when it is moving, one air surface to the another air surface, one water surface to the another water surface, there is a friction is available. Okay, that friction is called fluid friction. Got it or not? That is called fluid friction. You know very well. You do one thing. You go to your home and take a milk or a water. Okay, rotate by a spoon. Okay, now when there is be rotate by a spoon, whatever the speed contained at the surface of the water, the same speed not contained inside of the water. Got it or not? Once check, there is somewhat the pore somewhat colored inside it. Whatever the surface of water is there, it will be moving very fast. But inside that thing, whatever there, they're not moving that much of fast. Why? You are not given force everywhere, na? But there is a water layers are one is oppose the motion of another one. Okay, got it or not? In this way, there is a fluids and as well as the yes contain of friction, like liquids and as well as the gases are contain friction. Okay, got it or not? I hope you got it. It is. And now one more component is what? And because of this friction only, the aeroplanes and the cars. Suppose you take here a car, how it will be looks? The car looks in this particular form. Got it or not? Bus looks in this particular form. Yes? Got it or not? The front look of car and as well as the buses are in this form or not? Okay, now when the air is coming, what is the speed line? O means suppose you have to take here. Got it or not? And this is the nature of the cars and aeroplanes are like this or not? Got it or not? And the buses are in the front. Why? There is a air directly comes and it will be touched the opposite the motion of the buses. That much of speed can require possible by bus. How much car it will be traveled? Car may move it is possible to 140 kilometers per second. Got it or not? 100, 140 also possible, but bus most 80 kilometers per hour. But engine of the bus is a very heavy compared to the car. Okay, na? So body may heavy, but the engine is a heavy than the car. Okay, but it will be moving speed because of what? This structure. Okay, the car, whatever the air is coming, it will be moving fast. Okay, it will be not opposites. Okay, clear or not? It is not opposite the motion of the car. Got it or not? That's why only it will be as possible to move in a speed mode. Okay, it is, but it is not possible to move in a speed mode. Got it or not? This is a called streamlined flow. Not only here for the cars and buses. One second, huts, wherever the roofing of as whatever iron sheets. It is a taken like what here it is bending format they consider. Not like our concrete buildings like this. Concrete buildings are looks like a rectangular and as well as a triangular manner, square manner. Okay, but when you are taking a roof of iron sheets, otherwise the roof of a huts which is made by this. Huts is nothing but okay, this is only structure or not? When you draw got it or not? Yes, what is the name? Why we are taking it like this? Yeah, there is a when the more come with the speed. Okay, sometimes the air is a rushes and when it be connected with this particular okay, when you are making the straight manner, it will be what? Because of air speed, it will be moving away from the roof. Okay, clear or not? Yes, that is why only they are special design made for the but aeroplane, huts, and as well as the cars. Okay, sometimes for opposing the friction of fluids. Got it or not? I hope you got it here. And now rockets, missiles, cars, ships, aeroplanes, and automobiles have some special shape. And not only the yes, the cars and as well as the aeroplanes and all these things. Okay, yes, whatever our bird, one second, how the bird head is there. Bird heads are like this here. Okay, all the birds are okay, clear or not in this particular form only. Got it or not? Yes. Our face is not like that. Bird faces are what contained in this particular aeroplane mode, aeroplane looks. Okay, clear or not? Yes, why? Because whatever that air is there, the air is moving the streamline from its head, streamline from its head. Okay, clear or not? That's when the special shape contained for it. Okay, whatever the bird you once consider, it's the nose, and as well as it's like this, it will be there. Okay, one second. When there is the air that comes, and it will be come through this particular part, and it will be moves very speed. Okay, the nose and head is utilized for the moving in the speed mode. Got it? This is only about the is minimizing nature of the friction. One more thing is there. Friction can reduce or applying by the soap solution and on the surfaces. Friction can also reduce by applying a powder on the rough surfaces. Yes, a graphite powder used for a measure to reduce the friction. You know very well. You are regularly using in your this playing method purpose. The carom board. Okay, when the coins are not moving properly, what you have to do? You have to pour somewhat borax powder inside it. And what happened at that time? That whatever the surface is the roughness content, that will be reduced into rough to the smooth nature. Okay, because of that, easily the coins are moving. Now you understood what is made by the friction. Okay, now yes, and as well as these are the main method to minimizing the frictions. Okay, not only minimizing, sometimes required to increase the friction also. Okay, but between the tires and as well as the vehicles, and as well as we want to require a grip. Okay, we want to require to grip one handling of anything. We require the friction, more friction. You have to compulsory applied only. Okay, got it or not? And as well as uh, there is a we want to walk. Okay, there is a smooth smooth shoes or smooth chapel. It is a content. It will make a but with a given shoes, one second your footwear, it will be contain contain a spikes on that particular bottom of shoes. Okay, when they consider the sportsman shoes, It's a contain somewhat of spikes on it. Okay, and as well as the more grooves are contains. Okay, clear? Why? Because less surface is a contact with the area, and wherever it is a contain a contact, that should be compulsory contain more. Okay, friction. Okay, like that they arranged. Once check the tires of the every vehicle, it will be contain a grooves inside it or not. Yeah, why? Because these things are there. We want to increasing the friction. Okay, now for the getting the grip between the that part that surface to the another surface. Okay, how we increasing the friction we discussed that. Okay, got it. Thank you.